back. It's Gaston and Steve here for more Fire Emblem Three Houses with the Blue Lions.
Yep. All that edge, bro.
Try not to
It's
sound
coming.
too
Right
excited
at you.
about it. But yeah, so let's start off chapter 4. Yeah, this is chapter 4. Sure. Okay. So if you remember from last time, somebody's trying to kill Rhea.
What?
Because, she's evil. She's evil. But don't worry about it. We're the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, so she's cool. But yeah, so as everyone knows, when your life is threatened by potential assassins, you put one of the classes at your school in charge of defending you.
True.
That's what I would do. So anyway, we are now tasked with running around and talking to different people in charge of different places to see who or where their target might be. Also, Ferdinand is here with his 90s game show host haircut, and he wants to have a tea party with somebody.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
I mean, it's not going to go for us because I think we're supposed to give this to Lorenz, and he's a douche.
Fair.
So he's way over here. God, even his voice is weird. His head is like just ugh.
It's a haircut, dog. It's just a haircut.
And it looks so creepy right here. It's just like ugh. Who cut this man's hair?
His mom. Oh, you know what? Not his mom, but still, his servants, I guess.
Ugh, ugh, ugh. So hey, question.
Mm-hmm.
You're an assassin.
Yep.
You going after plants?
Honestly, I would poison some of their food, though.
Oh, you know what's funny? I know you haven't played it, but that's one of the plots in Hitman 3.
That you have to poison someone's food, or
Nah.
someone
There's
else's?
at one point you have to go kill this old lady at her mansion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like an old timey Knives Out type mansion. So one of the ways that you can get close to her is by impersonating a detective and solving a mystery of her brother's untimely death the night before.
That's super convoluted, but it's probably really cool to play.
Well, yeah, it is. It's fun. But apparently the way he died, somebody poisoned some of his plants because he likes plants. Oh, hey, Caspar. Caspar is so annoying to me as a kid. And he grows up, and he's pretty cool. You know what? It's his hair, too. His hair looks stupid. Like, he looks like a ridiculous hedgehog. Doesn't make any sense.
It's not that bad, I don't think. But, it could be worse. Like, who's worse?
Nah, bro.
We're talking only haircuts?
I mean, there's a lot of people you can go with. His is up there. I just, it's just weird.
Because Linhart, he just needs a haircut. So, it could be like that.
Why does I still don't understand why the church has a treasure vault. I feel like maybe that's just not being at a church with a treasure. Like, is that a Catholic thing?
Somewhere? Yeah, I was going to say, like, you have relics. So back in the Middle Ages, it used to be like churches individually could just have relics that they would keep, in the church, like toward the back of the church, which could be anything from like body parts allegedly belonging to saints or like pieces of the wood claiming to be part of the cross, stuff like that. So I imagine it's the same thing here, except because Rhea is like alive and was there, she would make sure all that stuff is safe.
True.
Relatively speaking.
Random, but shout out to this Smash Bros. Stage. One of the best ones in the game.
Because of the music.
Yeah, fair. That's
like,
accurate.
I'm trying to think of all the DLC stages. Like, it's probably the worst one.
Um,
I mean, look, just the stage, not the music, because it's got like I love the music in that stage, obviously,
I was
but
gonna say
they
in terms of music, the Dragon Quest one's the worst to me.
that's fair. But also that no, that stage is even better because of it's a stage, right? The problem with this level, I guess they did in Dragon Quest too, um, less so with Banjo Kazooie, but it's just a stage where like, hey, you're on a platform that goes from place to place, and like
Yeah.
those stages are so lame. Like they started doing that with what in Smash Four. There's a bunch
No.
of stages that are like that. Well,
Oh,
I'm not saying it's
nah.
the first one. I'm
Okay.
saying where they started putting more stages in, right?
Yeah.
Because Kalos, the towers like that. Uh, Aldafino's like that.
Oh,
Uh,
Skyloft is like that.
it's really frustrating because there are a bunch of things they could do that would make the stages really awesome, but instead they just go, "Hey, we're gonna travel here, travel here, we're gonna travel here." Like it's pretty boring. We're talking about Smash Bros. In a Fireman video. What's up,
I mean,
dudes?
that's because we're literally running around asking the librarian if somebody might want to steal or destroy books. Like, we'll talk about this game when we get to the fighting.
I mean, the answer is yes, but also you didn't even talk to the right librarian. Jeez. I mean that like figuratively because you did talk to the right librarian. It's just
Do
there's a
do
more
you
important one.
do you like Hanneman, by the way?
I don't dislike Hanuman.
Because I like his character, but I've never liked him enough to recruit him.
Oh well, usually when I play the game, I recruit everyone that I can, just because I don't want to kill him later,
That
including Hanuman
is
and
fair.
Manuela. I think his magic is better than Manuela's, but like
Oh,
I
it
don't
is,
think he's
but
better.
Manuela's faster.
Yeah, I don't think he's good at anything else. To be honest, I haven't really checked his stat gross,
I
but
mean, no, do people do that? I mean, I guess people do that because it's a thing that
I mean,
exists.
yeah, at a certain point, like maybe when you play the game, you want to optimize or whatever. So you just check and see who the best characters are with the best growths and stuff.
I mean, by default, it's a lord.
Well, not always, right? Because Elowood is like slightly above average as far as that's concerned.
I
So
mean,
it's
that's
like
fair. I guess it
it just
depends
depends
on
on what
what
game you're
you.
playing.
Yeah, it depends on what you look for and what game you're playing. Because, like, I mean, do you want a team that just outspeeds everybody?
Yeah,
Because
don't get hit because
then,
you'll die.
then you'd pick Leone, even though she's incredibly weak.
True.
But then, if you want a team that's just like bulky and defends itself well, then you might pick like Ferdinand or Dedu, even though Ferdinand is like really kind of average everywhere else.
Yeah, really lackluster. Oh, speaking of which, do we ever actually officially decide on who that last person we're going to get was
We
from Golden Deer?
we did not.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's your first time here. Yo,
Yeah.
go bother Yuritsa real quick.
Oh, dude, fucking Phantom of the Opera dude over here.
Oh man, I made a point to always talk to him whenever I could, just because it's funny.
You know who he
So like,
sounds like? He sounds like a calm version of Vegeta in that TFS skit where he just wants to fight somebody.
yo, yeah, basically.
Caspar wanted us to enter tournaments. Let's enter tournaments. Fun fact: if you have somebody who just has high defense, it's a really way to cheese anything that's not magical. So this is a beginner sword tournament. I could just use the do and just not take any damage,
Yep.
and you can win that way. However, be aware that they do only give you a limited amount of time to win. I think you only get 4 turns. So that's something I learned the hard way.
I actually
Well,
didn't know that.
well, I learned it because there's a DLC quest where Byleth has to enter a tournament. And if you enter it when you first get it, Byleth can't really fight the first person. You do like 4 damage at a time.
Okay.
But they can't hit you either. So it's like, oh no, I'll win in like 10 turns. It'll be fine. But you automatically lose after like 3.
Oh, okay. I look. Wow. Good job, Dimitri. Anyway, I
You know,
really didn't know that. Pretty cool. Also, this
also,
is super unfair.
I was just about to say that. It seems unfair in a tournament where you're fighting with wooden sticks to bring a horse.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't remember this being what it was. I thought they just got rid of the horse and gave him regular like soldier animations.
Yeah, I thought so too.
If
But
there was a cavalier unit, but I guess not. I just misremembered that, I suppose. Which
also,
is
just keep in mind with these, they're really easy to win if you just pay attention. Like, you notice that you have access to every ability. The NPCs frequently won't. So even though I'm using a training sword, I can still have critical hit chances with abilities.
Yeah. So this doesn't get like difficult until like
Way
the
later.
very end of the game. Not the very end, but toward the end of the game.
When they start throwing
Because
assassins and sword masters in there.
yeah, because they start being good. And they get access to different abilities.
Yeah.
So
Fun fact, for the most part in this game, even in the end game, you really need to only watch out for assassins, sword masters, and Pegasus Knights.
correct, because Pegasus Knights are randomly just faster than you.
Well, yeah,
Like,
their default speed is like 48.
yeah, I shouldn't say randomly, but yeah, they're usually pretty dang fast. So if you're not paying attention, which can happen
Let's go
very
eat real
easily
fast, and then I'll be
in
done.
a tournament like that, they'll just attack you twice and you'll lose. So, don't be like me and always pay attention to who you're fighting.
Correct. Or just
Which
throw,
is really to say, like,
or just throw
pay
your
attention to
own
when you
sword
feel.
master at it.
I mean, basically, yeah. Because actually, toward the end of the game, the only point in doing those tends to be to get money, and even then, you might not even need to. So
True.
because you start getting, hey, all my people have whatever weapon ranked up to S plus.
Oh yeah. Not to mention, by the time we get to the time skip, you'll be very familiar with our exploration routine, because 50% of it is going to be buying stones to use to repair
cool
weapons.
stuff. Yeah, and make cool stuff.
It's like, hey, Woodao Plus is how you win the game. We need to make sure that they're good. And it's like $2,000 and 5 black sand steels to repair it. So have enough gold to do that every month.
Yeah. Oh, question. Did you unlock the Smith already? Or was that later?
It's like chapter 4 or 5.
Okay, I legit could not remember when you get it. No, that's fine.
It's actually really annoying.
Oh, your squad's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Actually, now I think of it, you want to do Leone as the other person?
That's what I was leaning toward. Question. So to get the paralog, do you need Leone? Oh yeah, because it's after the time.
Yeah, you need Leone and Linhart. And I think they have to have C or B support.
Yeah. So as good as that bow is, it's just never happening. We're not going to break the rules for a bow.
Yeah, nah. Nah, it's not worth it. Not worth it at all.
Oh well, time to pick up garbage around the amoeba gazebo bars.
While we're here, I wanted to bring this up. Let's timestamp the video. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I did. Well, I'm sorry, I watched the first half.
Well, it was over by then, so
Exactly.
you didn't miss
So
anything.
I guess I'll just say yes.
Good job. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Oh, a speed wing, that's good.
Well, that's really good. Yeah. So what do you do with those boosting items?
I tend to spread them around.
Okay.
I know there's like a couple strats, because you can go the I'm 10 years old playing Pokemon for the first time strat, where you just pump everything into either your Lord or Byleth.
I don't like your characterization of that, but okay.
I mean, that's kind of what it is. Like, I'm only gonna train Blastoise and fuck everybody.
Okay,
else.
Sir. First of all, I'm only getting salty about it because this is what I normally do.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's something I don't really focus on the main character. Right. So, like in Awakening and Fates.
Oh well, in Fates, yeah, you have to give it all to Corrin because everybody else sucks.
Fair, but I'm saying ever since Sacred Stones, when I actually learned how to play Fire Emblem, I'd usually give the item to the Lord just because they're always going to be there, and if they die, I lose.
You know what? That does make a lot of sense.
So, like, occasionally, it just depends on like what items they don't need and what items I can afford giving to someone else. So, like HP, don't always give that to the main character, and depending on what I do with them, like magic and I'm sorry, what's the magic one?
The magic.
I can't even remember what it's called. Thank you. And then energy drops. Depending on what the character's doing, I might tag those around. Throw them around. Yeah, that's fine.
So here's a question, because let's be honest, the first half of this game is all planning for the second half of the game.
True. I don't really mess with defense either. I give it to other people.
Oh, see, nah. Defense, it depends. Well, it depends on the lords that I'm using. Like Edelgard, I'll pump full of defense and resistance. Because like I'm playing another playthrough. She has 27 for both, which is pretty solid. We're done. we're good.
Yeah, actually, I said that just now, but I only did that with Claude because I definitely gave Dimitri defense too. So never mind.
Yeah. All right, so let's train some people.
But yeah, like
Uh,
ever since like Awakening, you get 2 pairs of boots in that game. One of them is a DLC item.
I
Give those
remember
both
that.
to Robin, and Robin just goes around like, "What's your movement? 10. Kill everybody."
You
It's great.
know, I did the same thing in Fates. When you have DLC or when you do all the paths,
Hmm.
you get the boots and the dragon herbs at the beginning, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, time to make Corrin a super weapon who can move
Basically.
8 spaces from the beginning.
Yeah. So that becomes lots of fun. Plus, it's more broken in Awakening when Gale Force is a thing.
Oh, dude, Gale
So,
Force is so not fair, man.
like, we're literally, if you have female Robin, you can walk across the map by killing one thing,
Oh, dude, nah,
and
that's how you
you
win
even
in Awakening. If Lucina and like anyone else has Gale Force, just pair them up and they can just kill bosses in a turn.
yeah. And if you do it right, you can make it so that Morgan just starts off for free with Gale Force, so you don't have to try.
Yeah, I
Like,
usually end up
it's
in Awakening. I usually end up with a Lucina, a Cynthia, a Morgan, and even a Kajel sometimes. Kajel, Gel.
I I'm pretty sure I don't know, dude.
Basically, all my female children have Gale Force in that game. It,
Um, yeah, same for the most part.
if they can get it, because
Yeah.
there's no reason not to. Like it's legit. Gale Force is stupid, and then they tried to nerf it in Fates. It didn't really work, and so now I'm kind of glad that it's gone. It was too busted.
Though that's why they gave it to Edelgard,
Oh
sort
yeah.
of.
Oh dude, that move is so not. You don't even have to kill him with that move to get it. Like, for the record, for those of you not in the know who have not played through Black Eagles, we're talking about uh, in the second half of the game, each one of the lords at some point is going to get a special weapon. Now, for Dimitri and Claude, well, it's fine. It's all right. You
All
know,
right, hang on. We're gonna go through all of them
sure,
because
sure.
the special weapons, they give them access to a special combat art. Claude's
Oh,
Fallen Star,
and a special property, because
correct,
Claude's fail not by default can shoot for 3 spaces.
right. Um, so Fail Not has Fallen Star as a combat art, and when you hit somebody with it, they can't move on their next turn. Or is it they can't attack you? No, they can't move
Yeah,
on the next
they
turn,
can't move.
right?
Or
Did
I think officially it's like their movement gets cut in half. I want to say, I don't remember.
pretty sure it's 0.
We should look it up to be accurate, but I
Yeah,
also don't feel like looking it up to be
I mean, I'll
accurate.
do it. I'll do it right now when you're explaining Edelgard's. Anyway, but Dimitri's his spear Eredbar gives him atrocity, which when you use
Airborne,
it, yeah, it treats your opponent's defense and defense like it was 0.
which is very good.
It's super powerful.
It's like, hey, did you want to kill this armored knight for no reason at all?
Right.
Or Edelgard.
True. Okay. You got Edelgard while I look this up.
Yeah, okay. Edelgard, hands down, has the best special weapon out of everyone in the game. Even the non-main characters. Because, one, not only is it an extremely powerful and accurate axe, which, doesn't really exist. On top of that, she has access to a combat art known as Raging Storm. And the way Raging Storm works is when you activate it, as long as you hit your opponent, she can literally take another action with her full range of movement and everything. And so since it only uses 4 weapon durability points, you can use it up to 5 times and then still have 1 action after that. So there are maps where she can literally just work her way across the battlefield by herself. So hers is the best.
Yeah. Okay. So you're
Oh,
correct. It is 100% the best.
on top of
Right.
that, Raging Storm has increased critical hit ratio and it raises might by like plus 15 or like some ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
I don't think it's plus 15. It's probably like plus 8 or 10, but it's a lot.
Yeah, I actually don't know what it is either. But I looked it up, right? Because it's important. Fallen Star. I was right. I was actually right when I tried to correct myself the first time.
Right.
You avoid all hits when you use it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So I really like.
Arguably, Dimitri's is the worst, but
you could argue. I really like Annette, and I really like Annette's voice actor. I feel like Annette, like you can kind of tell in this game, especially when they're kids in the school, which voice actors like embody their characters better than others. Yay! Finally. And like there are a couple students who like really embody their characters. Like Ash, I feel like their voice actor does a really good job. Like Annette, of course. Petra is really good, but I also feel like her script writing doesn't, like, because you have to be able to understand what she's saying, I feel like it doesn't go as hardcore as it wants to with the fact that she's foreign. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Because it's like, well, she's been here for 5 or 10 years. It says it in her profile. We can look at it later. But she's been here for a while, so it's like, well, does she know the language or not? Because I feel like after that long, would you really still be misplacing your verbs and nouns like that?
Maybe.
I feel like if anything, you wouldn't be able to conjugate as well. Like if you had lived in Spain for 5 years, like you would know Spanish. You might just like screw up on like the verb conjugation, but you wouldn't screw it up as much as she does.
Well, maybe.
Well, then
I'm trying
again,
to think about the stuff she does, and isn't that what she does?
No,
she
you're
uses
right.
the wrong verb form a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
And even then, I'd hazard like, no, never mind. That's all right. It might be a thing that translates better into like Japanese as opposed to like in other languages, because it's easier to demonstrate that sort of mistake.
You're right.
That was a big maybe. I don't know jack about Japanese, you guys.
Nope.
Yeah, you can miss me with all that moon speak.
All right, so let's get to grinding. Everybody's favorite part.
You and 27% of other people are super psyched.
I'm not gonna lie, I still don't know why Fire Emblem won't just go all the way with online and just let you fight other units, like other people. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to just be like, hey, look, we're gonna average out the stat block.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like think of like Dungeons and Dragons when you do the point buy system.
Sure.
It would kind of do that, but it would like there are ways around it. But I feel like it would just be like, hey, host guy, pick a map and then pick, 8 people and go fight or something.
Well, I think okay, so I think one of the kind of where you're headed with this.
Not even in the arena though?
Sort of what you were implying. So a while ago, I think a couple years ago, Wizards of the Coast dabbled with the idea that they would do competitive Dungeons and Dragons, which on its face is a terrible idea. Please never, never even
that doesn't even sound good.
But the concept was essentially each team has access to the classes, but the classes would all be certain builds, right? So you couldn't just show up like, here's my level 12 Twilight Domain cleric, whatever, right? and then your opponent's like, well, here's my level 12 what's a really garbage cleric? I can't think of one.
Like trickster cleric?
Arcana Domain cleric. That actually was not bad, but whatever. Right, so there would be a discrepancy there, just regardless, like just by necessity of them being different.
Right.
So they present the same options to both teams, and they would just choose from those options. Those options ideally would be balanced, like to the point where the advantages you gained wouldn't be disgusting. But that's what they were dabbling with, and I feel like what you were kind of implying is the same thing, where like the characters you have would be balance so that one person doesn't just have, I've been grinding Myla Scythia, her magic is maxed out or whatever, right? Up against someone
Right.
who doesn't do that. So they would, kind of like that. But I'm pretty sure Nintendo doesn't want to have that kind of game. So they're just not going to bother. And I'm okay with that. I would much prefer if it was more of a co-op thing where they have co-op maps for you to do with your friends. That seems way more.
That also makes sense. Or they could do what Wargroove did, and Wargroove lets you design your own maps. You can even design your own campaigns in Wargroove, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that would have been fine too. Like if you, like whether you use your characters or not, like, oh, I'm going to make a map. I'll use this in-game map. I'll you have, X amount of units that you can place of each class, stuff like that. Like that'd be fine. I'd also accept that.
I mean, because it's honestly, the way Nintendo does most of their IPs, there's usually a lot that they can do that they just don't for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Especially like with things like with F-Zero, like we probably had this conversation a million times. Things like F-Zero and even games like Metroid, but mostly the games they ignore. So like Metroid, so like F-Zero, excuse me. Because we've talked about it before. Like, did you guys know, the audience out there, that it was floated that there would be a track editor
a while ago
attached to F-Zero X on the N64. It would have required like an extra add-on pack or whatever, but they never actually did it. It might be available in Japan, I think.
Probably.
And there's like some weird like beta copies or something you can grab off the internet or something. Because I've seen it like in real life. But they scrapped it for the worldwide release or whatever. But the X cup that you have access to in F-Zero X is like the secret hidden cup. Those tracks are based on
the randomly generated.
Yeah, the randomly generated tracks you could have made in Track Editor. Like that's a really cool idea, and there's no reason why they haven't gone back to it. Like even in GX, I don't know why they didn't. You can make your own car in GX, sort of, but you can't make your own track, and that's super frustrating.
See, that's the thing that I hate. Whenever you hear from a Nintendo executive, they're like, "Oh, well, we just don't know what new ideas we would use." First of all, why does it have to be a new idea? Why couldn't it just be an old idea but better? Two, like you have a whole bunch of ideas you just never used.
Exactly, because I think it's got to be a creative sort of problem that they're having. That a normal person, a plebe like me, hope you guys get the sarcasm, just doesn't really care about. Because I think the biggest case was with Kirby up until Return of Dreamland came out. We didn't get like a regular Kirby game. Like Superstar Ultra came out, and then every single game after that, not Ultra.
Jeez, Annette, calm down.
This happened last time too.
It did.
But Superstar came out on the Super Nintendo, and then every Kirby game after that didn't even try to emulate that playstyle. Right? We end up with Crystal Shards, which is fine. Like the game is fun, but when you have copy powers, they're super limited. Right? Same thing with all the Game Boy Advance games, all the handheld games actually. Every single one that's not like a gimmick one, like Tilt and Tumble or Canvas Curse. You end up with these super watered down abilities where like fire, where you could turn into a fireball as like running attack, was split between burning and fire. Fire giving you fire breath, burning giving you the dash.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right? That's actually whack, and it makes those games not as fun as they could be. Because certain powers are just better than others because they give you more options. Like for example, the animal power in Squeak Squad gives you a whole bunch of stuff you can do. It gives you a cool dash attack where you turn into a drill, you can dig, and you have a strong melee attack. Like it's fun, right? But then like Sword is, the Sword has been playing for a while. But anyway, all this is to just say, when Return of Dreamland came out for the Wii, it's literally just, hey, what if we just made a game where we took all the powers that were in Superstar, added a couple of new ones like Leaf. Leaf is super, really good, by the way. Put it in the game, updated some of the other ones, and just made Superstar again, right? And it's fun. You get your classic powers. You get Fighter with all its Hadoukens and uppercuts and drop kicks. and then you get ninja with your sword attacks and whatever,
and body
and then
slams.
Exactly, and then you get your simple powers like plasma, where you just wield the sticks and shoot lightning balls at people, right?
Yeah.
All they did was remake the same game. Not even remake it. They just took the mechanics from an older game that everyone loved, put a new skin on it, added some new ideas to expand upon what's already there, make it look better, and then make a new story, and that was it. And it was really fun. Right? They don't have to reinvent the wheel every time, and I feel like that's been
You would think that they would stop trying to reinvent the wheel after seeing how reinventing the wheel has failed Star Fox so many times.
Yeah, actually, I'll say it like this. I think their whole philosophy behind making everything new and different when they try to put properties out there has only benefited them extremely, I should say, once. And that's with Breath of the Wild. And maybe Metroid Prime, maybe.
But even Breath of the Wild wasn't like new. It was just like, hey, here's the original plus some stuff.
Well, no, I think it's a completely different style. Like it is a completely different style, and that's what I mean, though, right? Like comparing Breath of the Wild to all the other Zelda games, like Breath of the Wild is significantly different than all the other ones.
I'd actually say Mario Odyssey is a better example than Breath of the Wild,
because you're still running Jumpman. Like it's the same thing.
But that's what I'm saying with Zelda. It's Zelda 1, but like.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. Like
they
Zelda.
Tested it in Zelda 1 to make sure it worked.
What do you mean they tested it in Zelda 1?
I mean, like literally, Zelda 1 served as like a prototype for Breath of the Wild.
Okay, I'm definitely not following you at all. What do you mean?
I mean, like when they approached Breath of the Wild, they started with like some new future shit. They were like, "This is a terrible idea." Then they went back to Zelda 1 and then built off of Zelda 1.
Okay.
Where it's just like, hey, we're not going to really tell you what to do for real. We're just going to like let you do whatever.
Okay.
Like you're not gonna argue with me on this one. I have the book with the behind the scenes stuff in it.
Yeah, but then you're like, I'm not saying they're not related. I'm not saying that they don't have similar concepts. What Zelda games are like Zelda 1? All the handheld ones, and then
Breath of the Wild,
Link to the Past. No, that's what I'm saying. Oh, gosh. There's more to a game than what you do in the game, right? Every 2D Zelda game, I'm thinking of an exception. Every single 2D Zelda game, every top-down Zelda game plays the same, correct?
For the most part.
Yeah. Every 3D Zelda game plays the same, correct? Incorrect, because Breath of the Wild plays differently.
In what way?
That's what I'm talking about. Bro, you cannot be serious.
Because I feel like it's literally just, what if 3D Zelda was Zelda 1?
Yeah, but it doesn't play like Zelda 1. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like you're saying because you do the same things, it's the same type of game. And I'm like, it's literally not.
I mean, that's not what Eiji Onuma said, but okay.
What did he say? What did he say?
he said they started with Zelda 1 and built off of that.
That doesn't have anything to do with what I'm saying, though.
Okay.
Because it doesn't play like Zelda 1, which is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You're out here just
the creators of the game disagree with you.
They literally didn't. Even according to you, they didn't disagree with what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay, bro. You got it.
Yo, he ain't got no argument, so he's just going to say you got it. Whatever.
Yeah, you got it.
No, get out of here, dude. Yeah, that's not going to work on me. You must have me confused with some other guy. Get out of
here. I almost said too much on the show.
Yeah, you did. Anyway, all that's to just say, I forgot my point. You got me all heated, yo. That's crazy. But that's all to say, just like Nintendo reinventing stuff has really just gotten in the way of a lot of other games. One, being as good as they could be, or two, existing. Shout out to Metro Prime 4 is a good example. That game doesn't exist because they didn't like it, which is fair. They're allowed to do that, but
I mean, I wonder what they didn't like about it.
Yeah, I'm actually really curious too. And it happened to Star Fox. That game wasn't as popular as it could have been. One, because it was on a console nobody owned, and two, because most people didn't like it.
I mean, you can say that, but Mario Kart 8 disagrees.
I mean, that's fair.
Mario Kart 8, I think, is one of the best-selling Nintendo games on the Switch.
On the Switch.
But I'm saying, like,
on the Switch.
I'm saying
Did they re-release Star Fox?
It was
Did they
still.
re-release Star Fox?
But what I'm saying is, it was still so popular on Wii U that they were like, we have to have this on the Switch.
I mean, okay.
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think that's why they did it, but you know.
I mean, also they're not stupid, and they knew that it would sell well.
That's fair. Because I'm saying like it being popular on the Wii U doesn't really mean much, just because, or it does mean something, and it worked out in their to their benefit when they re-released it on the Switch. But like the problem with the Wii U is it's a console not a lot of people bought, right? The fact that certain games are still played despite being on the Wii U is like that's super lucky, right? It's the same thing with the GameCube. There are tons of games on the GameCube that were amazing that people love, but like it was on the GameCube, so they no matter how popular they were with the people who own them, like they're not well-selling games or games that sold well. Pardon me.
You right?
Because like I love Super Mario Sunshine, but like it didn't sell well, and it took a long time before they even bothered remaking it. Like literally this year, well, last year.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like people are disappointed with Mario 3D All Stars.
I actually haven't. I don't have it, so I don't really know what the issues are.
I mean, it's not so much that there are any issues with it. It's just that it's exactly the same. Like, I mean, I guess they fixed some glitches and stuff, but it's literally the same. And it's like,
so it's not like how they did it with Majora's Mask remake and Ocarina of Time remake.
Right.
There's also additional content.
Right. Where it's like,
that's fair.
Where it's like, hey, for Mario 64, could you have like updated the controls a little bit? Maybe fixed the camera? Maybe added in all the content that you had when you already remade Mario 64 for the DS? You know? They could have did that.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't do that, actually.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Because I keep forgetting that game existed. I think it was a launch title with the DS.
Yeah, it was. Which
the game actually looks really good. It just controls like cakes.
Which, by the way, that was probably not the best move. Because it's kind of hard. Yeah,
them?
No, them to release it with the DS. Because it's hard. It's hard to control. Like it has a lot of control issues.
Yeah, it's because it's a D-pad to move. That's not good in a 3D space.
Oh, I forgot she can do this. She'll remove you.
Well,
got him.
But yeah, I think it's just a thing with Nintendo, with them trying to be creative when they don't need to be. Like, I guess another example would just be Pokemon. Like, the last time they got creative before Sword and Shield was Sun and Moon, where they just kind of changed how the concept of the progression works. So instead of gyms, you have trials, which function the same way. But
I mean, I like the trials a lot.
I did too. They just brought a different type of challenge. And people it was like a mixed bag. So they were like, okay, we're going to go back to gyms. And the thing they add to the games is not in the gameplay sort of area. It's more so all the other stuff you can do. Like, check out, our fancy 3D models. Ooh.
I'm not going to lie, man. For Pokemon, there are two things that I just do not understand why Pokemon has not adopted it yet. One, I don't know why Pokemon has gotten rid of contests. I feel like if ever there was a time where contests could have been like fleshed out, it was Pokemon Sword and Shield. Where like, hey, there are giant stadiums of people. Wouldn't it make sense that since Pokemon can turn into giants, that they would be able to show off moves better? But whatever.
I know why they didn't do that.
I mean, I know why they didn't either. Other than the fact that they didn't want to.
I wasn't going to say because they didn't want to. I mean, I'll say like this, because you got to consider, right? The Pokemon contest, I think the last time was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, right?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure it was. So, like, regardless, I think in Diamond and Pearl, like the Fortune contest they had, there was like a dress-up mini game you could do. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Imagine that in 3D. Go. It would be cool, right? It'd be fine. But then imagine programming that. It'd be a little harder because
that's not my problem. That's their problem.
No, I'm aware, but remember
No,
that
I
they
know.
said
I know.
programming certain things was difficult because they had to do so much of it, right? That means every single Pokemon that they were going to put in the game, you'd have to have. How does a hat look on this Pokemon? How does this Pokemon wear a hat?
I
Right?
mean, I feel like they could have very easily produced some rules for that shit. But that's neither here nor there. I
What do
was
you mean
gonna
rules?
say, no, I mean like as far as what Pokemon can enter.
No, yeah, but then that sucks.
Eh, I don't think we're missing anything by keeping Dunsparce away from a contest. But
Well, you
that's
just wouldn't
that's
be able
up
to
to
wear a
me.
coat
It's fine.
to wear a hat.
What was I about to say? It's neither here nor there. It's just a thing I wondered, like, why did they take it out besides programming laziness?
I mean, what does Wailord look like in a coat? I don't know.
I mean,
Can't.
be a big ass coat.
I mean, you probably shouldn't be able to enter Wailords in contests at all, anyway.
I
But
mean,
go ahead.
probably not. But, whatever. Actually, let me change who I'm bringing. Because you're right. We have too much magic. Happier Constance.
I like Constance better. Plus, you're outside, so she's in one of her moods.
See, I'm the
Well,
exact opposite. I like Happy better.
I mean, look, you're playing. You can choose whatever you want.
You're right, but like I feel like it should be fair. So we're gonna go with the black one.
That's fine.
Affirmative action wins the day. Bernie, you can just hang out with Petra. Y'all in the same class. That's fine. And then Hilda can fight again. Good for her. Yeah, she needs to fight.
Yep.
Or should I put Bernie in and Hilda out?
What level is Burner dead at? 7?
7.
Okay.
See, these are the hard choices.
Just Hilda.
Because then we're gonna put Leone in this, and it's like,
I mean, we have a lot of time. Like, you'd be surprised.
oh, you think somebody's gonna die?
Definitely didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying, like, in terms of playing the game, like, it gives you way too much time to just like make sure your characters aren't trash. By way too much, I mean like enough.
You're right.
It's not hard to make sure your characters aren't garbage. So it all generally works out. At least it usually does. So like, if you are willing to play as a character and grind with them for maybe a couple of times a month, generally speaking, they'll all be pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, even like when I was doing Black Eagles, I don't like Linhardt like at all, but like he was the white mage I was using, and he ended up being really good just by default.
I guess for me at this point, I've played this game so many times that I just want to have the 10 that I'm gonna have, and then that's it.
And that's fair. I just like getting everyone because I like having all this stuff. Like even the ones I don't care about, right? I get Lawrence every time just because, sure he sucks. Sure his armor is really cool. Sure I'm never gonna play as him ever except in that one quest where you have to because it's how you get the best staff in the game, which is the real reason I always get Lawrence.
See, I hold grudges against people in this game, and I'd rather ignore the best item in the game and play as people I like.
That's fair. I'm not gonna throw shade your way.
I'm just saying. Like, low key, we're playing Blue Lions. Blue Lions has like the Blue Lions house is full of characters that I'm just like largely apathetic towards. Just like, I don't hate them, I don't like them, I just never recruit them.
Fair.
Like, I will never recruit Sylvain outside of Blue Lions. I'll never recruit Ash outside of Blue Lions. You can't recruit Dedue. And like, Felix is okay. I just feel like he's the slowest out of all the Swordmaster people.
I was gonna say Petra's better. Like,
yeah.
It's just unfortunate facts, dude.
Yeah, not to mention Petra, the abilities that she's good at complement her more than the other abilities that Felix is good at. It's like Felix is good at magic. Why?
Which is random. So his Mortal Savant class is really decent.
I mean, yeah, it is, but like, okay.
The only black magic spell he gets is Thoron. Whatever the basic spell is, like, it's terrible.
I'm sorry, I'm doing a rewind on that. How did this not kill the thing?
Oh, was that not?
I just want to
Wait, what happened?
see how this fails.
Did she miss twice?
Yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
It's actually pretty funny.
Are you
It's actually pretty
serious?
funny.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
It would be terrible if something really bad
No.
happened and you.
No,
Oh,
we're not doing that again.
that's fine.
Fucking
What if she-
random
what if-
ass
what if she-
dodgy
what if she-
guy.
What if she missed that 99, dude? Then what?
Then
Or
we
was
would
it 98?
then we would seriously have to fight.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
And now she might die.
Who, Ingrid? Oh,
Yeah, because she fucking missed.
yeah. That's why I'm surprised you kind of just left her there.
No, I'll just heal her with Mercedes.
Hooray, dude.
You know, his defense is lower than I thought right now,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
I really don't know what just makes it, what puts it over the top.
I
It's just
mean-
like one day I was playing as to do it, and it just was.
Yeah, eventually we'll just reach a point where his defense is so high that just nothing hurts him anymore.
Cool. And it really comes in handy when you just need someone to sit somewhere for a second.
Oh, yeah. Kill it with your hammer. Good job.
Say, do you have a rapier or anything?
No,
Or
no, you don't really find them that often in the wild. You usually have to go to the altar and buy them,
Okay, I guess you haven't done that. That's fine.
which I'll do when I have extra renown down the road. You don't really need it right now.
True.
It's not very often that you'll fight like horses and armored dudes in the same level, and magic kills them just fine.
Yeah. It's just a cool weapon to have. Because it just reminds me of Sacred Stones, the good old days.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Where instead of giving Ephraim just a regular, spear that does stuff, they had to give it a special name because there's no other spear user.
Well, yeah, it's Raging Leaf. It's like a Canadian hard rock band.
Yeah, they did the same thing with. I'm thinking about it now. They did the same thing with Hector.
Well, Wolfbale is a much better name.
I agree, but like it's just because, like, if you have a sword and you're a lord, you get a rapier. Just that's what you.
Oh yeah, no,
Sorry,
that's
bro.
that's what you start with.
Right. But because there are no other lords that uses axes or spears, it's just like, well, here's a special weapon just for you, which is cool. Although I don't think you get another Raging Leaf, and I know Hector gets another Wolfbale, so that's fine. Yo, you should.
No, you know what? I think you can get one other Wolfbale.
Yeah, I know you get another Wolfbale. I'm just saying you don't get another Raging Leaf. I don't think it. Maybe one is a reward from the tower.
Hey, perfect. It is our chance to prevail.
Wouldn't it be crazy?
And you failed. Thanks, Dimitri. We didn't fucking prevail.
If
you
you
know
want
what?
to rewind,
No,
just
I'm
pick a
going
different
back.
target. You only got one of these left, dude.
You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put you right here.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can help him hit the guy I want to hit. See,
You
now it's
should've attacked.
85%.
Should have attacked.
No,
This is
I'm
gonna
going
go-
to hit this.
We'll see, dude.
I got a gambit boost now.
All right, we'll see. When you miss, I'll laugh.
Bam, bam.
All right.
Laugh at that. Exactly.
Aha!
Haha. Oh, yeah. Brush your teeth.
To your chores, to your parents. Hey, ho, ha. There's gonna be like 6 people who get that joke.
Well, good
No
for
such-
them. Real fans over there. Good job, Ingrid. I'm proud of you.
Hooray, Ingrid! She actually hit something this time,
I know, right?
and she's on her way to mastering her class too.
You know,
Oh, I don't think we talked about it earlier about mastering your class.
no, you mentioned it.
No, well, you can see at the bottom, but it only applies when you're using certain weapons. So be aware. So,
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. So I'll say, like, if someone has the unarmed skill, for whatever reason, if they're in a class that doesn't get a boost from gauntlets, like general, it's not general in this game, like armor knight, then when they do that to kill things, they don't get any points toward mastering their class.
Yeah,
That
you
was a
have to
weird
be-
example. That's the best one I could think of.
You have to be fighting with something that matches up with the class.
Yeah. So if like you're a just trying to think. If you're a soldier, there you go. Yeah, and using an axe, you don't get points toward mastering your class. There you go.
You have to use spears and or swords.
Right. I had to think of a class that couldn't use axes. I could have picked any magic class. I don't know why. Whatever.
You know, I never really got what swarm was.
Well, they're like little bug things.
I mean, I know what they are literally, but like what it did. Which I guess I could look it up.
Yeah, I was going to say, I forget what most of those
Oh,
spells
minus
do. I feel like
speed. That's actually really good.
When you attack or when you hit?
When you hit, they lose minus 5 speed.
Pretty good. Wow, why is she so slow?
Because she's on level 7. I don't know.
No, that'll do it. I forgot that they're stronger and faster than you. Just because that's the type of game it is.
Pop.
Yo, you know what they should do?
What should they do?
They should make a unit, an armored unit that uses magic.
Well, that would... Actually, how would that work?
I don't know what it would look like or what it would be, but like, they just haven't done that yet.
I mean, there's a bunch of stuff they haven't done. So we're gonna try this again. Okay? We're gonna do it. It is your chance to prevail. Thanks for prevailing, Dimitri.
I was ready for the enemies to prevail, bro.
Me too. Oh, thanks.
Oh, yeah, pay attention to that cancel, by the way, you guys. So if you're on a mount, the ability you automatically get lets you move after doing an action. That's actually really useful. And you should remember you can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to forget all the time.
And just hit wait twice.
Yeah, like I'd be playing Path of Radiance, bro.
So
like
she hit the 50s, but missed 89 twice?
Don't worry about it, bro. Look at the speed. Look at the swift. Oh, she's so weak, though. Oh, it's not really weak, but still.
Not as weak as Leonie's going to be when we get her.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
It's going to be like 9, you're right.
Like, dude, I'm doing a playthrough of Black Eagles, and I have Leonie. Her speed and dexterity are both 36. Would you like to guess what her strength is?
25.
No.
Oh, okay. Yes, it is.
Well, it's not.
What is it?
It's 17.
Why is your Leonie so weak, dude?
Because Leonie is weak.
She's might have bad luck, bro.
Look up Leonie's stat growth, yo. I bet you it's like 25 for strength.
It's definitely like 45.
No, it's not. There's no way it's 45.
You just have garbage left, dog.
Nah, yo. For strength, you think it's 45?
Okay, maybe like 30.
I'm about to say you tripping. It's 25.
It's probably like 40, dude.
I believe it when you say it.
She's not a below average unit, I don't think.
So no, she's not, because she has really high dex and speed.
Sure, let's see. Sometimes this wiki gets on my nerves.
Doesn't it?
All right. Those are not gross, but that's okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I don't care about that either. Just want to scroll up. Game.
Oh my god! I accidentally did that. Well,
I can't see okay. All right. Yeah, I was right. It's 40%. Get out of here, dude.
That's kind of.
Dex is 55. Speed is 60.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can take a step off, bro. I mean, she wasn't that bad. You just had bad luck.
Whatever. She weak.
I mean, she's not strong, like at all. But I'm just saying, dog. You out here hating.
And the fact that she wants to fight on horseback with lances. Nah, she's super weak.
Fair.
There's only like 3 units in the game that are good on horses.
I don't know about that. There's probably more.
Nah, it's literally only 3.
And they would be...
Actually, you know what? I'll give you 4. Well, actually, no, you're right. 5. And it's Ferdinand, Sylvain, Lorenz, the Death Knight, and Dimitri. That's it. Those are the only people that should be on a horse.
That's fair. And I would never put Dimitri on a horse anyway.
Right. Leonie wants to be on a horse? No. Be an assassin. Bernadetta wants to be on a horse? No. Be an assassin.
She does?
Yeah. She wants to be a bow knight.
Is it bow knight? Okay,
yeah.
That makes sense.
They both want to be bow knights.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, look, I like with Dimitri, all I ever do is like, hey, you want to be on a horse? Look,
no.
I'll
no,
do it so
you can't be on a horse. Except
I can master it later.
You can only be on a horse to get the paladin skill, so you can have Pavis later. Or Aegis.
Exactly. And then
we're done.
Yeah, Aegis. Yeah. And that's it. That's all he ever gets. I'm just like, nah. Because I'm like, it's just lame. Like, honestly, being mounted unit isn't bad unless you're in the desert, but
I'm gonna just fight. Who cares?
Yeah. Give a man's a dragon at that point. Like, geez.
You're right.
But dragons are reserved for
winners.
People, I guess.
No, dragons are reserved for closers.
That's fair. And Cyril.
Cyril's not good, guys. Even
Actually,
though he should be.
So since we're on a stat growth kick.
Yeah, look him up. I feel like all of his stat. I feel like he's like Mew. It's like all his stat growths are like 35.
Well, he's our Donald in this game. It's just I don't know how good he actually is comparatively, right?
But you get him so late.
Well, Donald and Mozu are both like next level lucky.
But Donald is better because in that game, aptitude raises every stat growth by 20%. And in Mozu's game, it's only by 10%.
Oh, he is trash.
Yeah, I knew he was.
No, like legit, they didn't like.
What's his highest stat growth? Like 45?
40. Dex and speed are 40%.
That's it?
Strength
That's the
20,
highest?
Strength is 20%.
Oh.
HP is 35. What's
really?
Resistance?
Why is he so bad?
Defense and resistance are 10%.
Like, yo, even Manuela and Flame are better than that.
There's got to be something I'm missing. Is that like a...
That's garbage. By the way, catch this critical hit, distance fist punch. There's something you didn't think you'd see today.
Okay, so how does that... I got to check the percent on the aptitude because I don't know what it is. I'm not sure.
I am 100% certain that it's 10% in Fates because I just played Fates the other day.
Well, in Fates, in Awakening, it was like 20%. Wasn't it?
It was 20. I remember that because Donald, everything goes up except his resistance and his... What else is it? His resistance and something else is really slow to go up because the growth for those is like 10% for him.
Okay, so in this game, it's also 20%, which means 40 for strength, 60 for dex and speed. So he's just an above average unit now. It's like the same as Leone with way better luck.
That's still pretty bad.
Yeah, okay. So he's okay. I forgot about aptitude. I was complaining about it earlier, but he's just not amazing. Which is, that's okay, I guess.
Hey, you guys. I don't know if you knew this. Hilda's lazy.
True.
Also, you know what? Something just super randomly occurred to me. Okay? Are you ready for this super random thought, Steve?
Sure.
Didn't Among Us say they were releasing a new map? What happened to that?
That was random.
I told you.
That was super random.
I told you.
I can check when they said it was going to be.
They said the end of January.
Early 2021.
So early 2021?
They said in December.
Yeah, okay. So is that going to get delayed to summer?
Hang on. Early. No, that's all. According to Twitter, that's all they ever said. So
wow. So it could come out literally whenever.
Yeah. Probably until April.
Nah, man. They're just... All they got to do is make it come out before August, and they're still technically correct.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Because I feel like once you get to August, people are like, oh, school's starting. The year is about to be over soon.
True. Every time, dude.
But then before that, July, it's just like, nah, man, it's summer. Whatever. This year just started.
No, yeah, it's true. I guess it's just the August thing. Like once summer's about to end, it feels like everything's over.
Yeah, it does. And then Christmas starts, and it's like, oh, everything's over.
Yeah,
But it's like happy.
I love how he blocked that sword with his arms.
Oh yeah, I would do the same.
Anyway, but yeah.
Oh wow, rare miss from our teacher.
Is that guy in the trees?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, that was weird.
Which, by the way, something I've been meaning to bring up. Isn't it kind of amazing how cohesive this game is, and all they did was set it in school?
I mean, yeah, actually,
like
because
it weirdly,
as a framing device, it justifies like
everything.
Basically, yeah.
Like ironically enough, the thing it justifies the least is going out to fight.
Yeah, and I'm like, but every other mechanic in terms of like, what kind of axe was that?
It's a rusted axe.
Okay, I was about to say I didn't read. I was like, well, wait. Yeah, but it justifies like every in-game mechanic as far as like
training and support.
Yeah, like it just all works.
Yeah, it's weird to think about.
Yeah, like I appreciated it honestly.
No, it's great.
At first, I legitimately wasn't sure.
Oh my god, Happy, calm down.
Your magic squad is pretty.
They're going off. I don't know
like, are they both your highest level units?
I think actually all of them are, because Happy's 11, Annette's 11, and Mercedes is 11 too.
Wow. So Constance is the weakest one.
Well, she's level 10, so.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like, well, I guess because you're gonna be using magic almost every turn, so even if it's not smart.
You know what? If you're not gonna get the critical hit, I'ma just rewind that. No sense.
You only have one left. You have one left, and you know what's gonna happen?
No, Steve. That was the last battle.
Okay, all right.
That was the last battle.
No, it literally was the last battle. And I'm just
Is it only 3 per episode?
That would be pretty brutal.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. 3 per episode. Fuck it. Nah, if we lose somebody, we got 14 people. We all right.
That sounds pretty dope.
No, it's cool. I'll regret it in like 2 episodes, I'm sure.
Yeah, when Petra dies, yeah, then you'll change your mind.
Oh no, look. If Petra dies, it don't matter how many times we have. We going back.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm a filthy cheater. You right.
But only for Petra.
Look, Petra's the best girl in the game. I would also consider restarting an endless amount of times for Annette, because she is also a cool girl in this game.
Sure. Wow, it was a really good level up.
It was.
Except for speed, but still.
I mean, let's be honest. Speed never goes up. I don't know.
I mean, for Dimitri, it doesn't matter when you just walk around. Atrocity.
Arid bar! Which, okay, so since I'm yelling, Arid bar! How do you think Byleth came out in Smash? Think it was good?
I probably would have preferred if
it was Edelgard. Me too.
Actually, if it was Dimitri, honestly, because I appreciate that they just gave Byleth all the weapons. I understand why they picked Byleth. Like obviously had to be,
it makes sense. She's the main character. She's in the center of the box art. Like, come on.
Yeah, there's no way around that, right? And the way Byleth plays is a lot of fun, to be honest.
She's really slow.
Super slow. I would have preferred if they would have focused on maybe like one of the weapons instead of all of them. It's like if Byleth's moveset was just based around having a whip sword instead of having a spear also. Because if they really did the nest thing where they give him a bunch of abilities he doesn't actually have in the game. Like Byleth can't use Felnat, Eridbar, or Amir.
Not innately, anyway.
Yeah, not innately. You can give them the.
But they ain't doing that Pichu shit. They ain't making Byleth get hurt every time she uses it.
Yeah, that too. Oh, in case you didn't know, if you don't have the Crest for Heroes Relic, it deals 10 damage to you after combat.
And it doesn't even have to be your combat, just anytime they're in combat.
Exactly. So like, Byleth is fun. I would have preferred if it was like Dimitri because we don't have a spear character. Like for real.
See, that's why I was hoping Edelgard, because I want an axe character.
It works the same way. I just don't like the way Edelgard looks.
I mean,
so like her default.
You know what?
They would use is they give her uniform, and then like after the time skip.
Yeah, I can see that.
I do not like that one. The only one I like out of anyone when they like time skip is Claude if he didn't have sleeves, but he does. So that costume sucks. Is Dimitri.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like Edelgard's, it's too red, dude.
It's not even that it's too red to me. I just don't like the giant dress doesn't fit to me for somebody who uses an axe.
Fair.
It's like, hey, you lot people. I mean, it makes sense because she's a queen, but it's like you're right. It's too much red. Ironically enough, though, you know how everybody gets a new look when they kind of evolve into their like fancy final class.
Yeah, I think Claw gets more badges, medals.
No.
Anyway, good.
His Barbosa outfit is weird because it's like white and blue, or like, isn't it like white and gold or gold and black, like Dragon Rider armor?
I can check. The problem is I don't, because that was the first tour I did, and I haven't gone back. So
because I remember I actually like Edelgard's final armor because it's just like it's kind of like bronzish, and it's like slimmed down a lot. It like
his Barbarossa is black and gold.
Okay.
So I take back what I said. Again, it would be really cool except for the sleeves.
And then Dimitri's like they invert the colors and it just looks weird. Because he goes from having a black outfit to now it's white and blue instead of black and blue, and it just looks it just looks weird.
Not insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of the class? I don't remember.
It's not Armored Lord. It might be something stupid. You know what? It might be Emperor or Empress.
I think it's great. It's Great Lord.
For Edelgard?
No, Dimitri. It's Great Lord.
Oh yeah, nah. His is just Great Lord. Edelgard's I think is like Empress or something.
Yeah, it's more blue, and it turns white because he's not crazy.
Yeah, he's not evil, which is fine thematically, but visually, it's ugly.
Yeah, the black looks way better. Which is fine. That's cool. I understand why they would change it.
You know what? Crests are weird. Like, how would that mechanically work? Just like, oh, hey, by the way, my crest makes it so you can't fight back. Haha.
This makes people want to give up. You know how it is.
Apparently. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, it's I don't know how I feel about crests.
Also, I realized that even though like I realized how they tell whether it's you get noble or commoner in this game. I can't believe I didn't notice this earlier. But because like Petra is a princess technically, but she's labeled as a commoner, and it's just because she doesn't have a crest.
Minor crest. Oh, it's a crest at all?
She doesn't have one at all.
Okay, wait. So go to
because it would say
who else is a commoner? Mercedes is a commoner, right?
Yep. Actually, no.
Minor crest.
No, she has a minor crest.
Okay, well, who else is definitely a commoner?
Yeah.
Was that a major crest? That wasn't.
Oh wait, no, because Ingrid's nobility and she is a minor one.
Yeah. Okay. So never mind.
I think it's just if you don't have any.
Well, no, doesn't Leonie have one? No, because the whole point was that the weapon she gets doesn't require a crest.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
I mean, that's
have to find someone else. Yeah, check Ash. He's not ability.
Oh, he's not here, but I'll check him.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I meant afterward. Yeah.
Yeah, the dude has none. Happy.
Well, they have their own.
Yeah, we gotta check their class too, because that's where it would say it in class mastery. Yeah, mages are really good.
I never really thought about it like that. It's true they are, especially when you just boost their magic stats super high.
Yeah. Lysithea pretty much smokes everybody because her magic can just be like 50.
Yeah, like it's funny. Maybe it's just the way the game works, but every single magic character I have, with the exception of Linhardt.
Yeah, Linhardt I think is the weakest mage.
And Marianne. I'm trying to think of all them, and Manuela. Except for those three, whenever I have a magic character, who's primarily a mage, I should say, their magic always ends up like either incredibly close to 50 or above 50. Like, it's pretty insane. Like, when I was playing with Annette, her magic capped at the end of the game was like 48, 49. I'm pretty sure that's pretty high, honestly, just in general. Yeah. So I got pretty lucky, but like, it's just crazy how much stronger they just get because. So like it's nutter butters, as the kids say. No one says that.
Yeah, the biggest thing about mages in this game compared to old Fire Emblem games is just that they're more limited because you can't switch spells.
Yeah, you kind of. Well, yeah, you can.
Not really.
Well, I shouldn't say switch. You're locked into whatever the character has, right? Yeah. So like Annette's, she's never gonna get Hades Omega.
Right.
Like there's no way for me to do that. Like Hubert's never gonna have aura.
Which is weird
Not
because
like if it wasn't the system of the other games, he probably couldn't get his white magic up that high to use aura. But
probably
flavor wise, they'd probably do it that way. But go ahead.
I was gonna say it's actually interesting how they kind of weave what spells, because the thing about this game is that literally every character can get at least some magic spells, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's kind of interesting how they weave people's personalities and histories into what spells they can get.
Yeah, true.
Like Annette, for example, went to a sorcery school before she got here, and so like all the spells she learns, they're actually spells from old games.
Huh.
Which is kind of interesting. Because she has, like, her spells are, like Wind, Cutting Gale, Sagittae, Excalibur, they're all from old games. I think Abraxas is the only new one.
Was it Abraxas new for this game? Yeah, it had to be.
I'm pretty sure it's new for this game. But, like, Sagittae...
It's his own monster, so yeah.
Yeah, like, Sagittae is from Echoes, actually. So, like, yeah, all her spells are, like, old spells, which makes sense.
Right.
And, like, Mercedes worked in the church and is motherly. So, like, she learns more healing spells than everybody else.
Correct.
Like,
I wish she had warp, but that's okay.
I mean, I get why she doesn't.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Because, like you're saying, based on, like, who she is, she wouldn't get it. But she'd be so much better if she did.
Yeah.
Not saying she's bad, but...
I mean, if she had warp, if she had warp, she'd be the ultimate utility in terms of magic.
Yeah. Actually, does Flame get warp too? I don't think so, right?
No, she gets rescue.
Yeah.
Which
Manuela gets warp.
Rescue's pretty good too. Yeah, only 3 characters get warp. Yeah.
Lysithea, Annette, and Manuela.
Oh wait, no, 4 get it because Happy gets warp too.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot about Lysithea, which okay.
I mean, at the end of the game, her magic was so high, I could basically warp wherever I felt like.
Oh yeah, crazy. Nah, dude. If you're playing Golden Deer, just like warp Claude somewhere and kill the boss.
Yeah, like that happens a bunch. Like there's this one map later in the game that I think we do at Blue Lions. Pretty sure.
Are you talking about like the in Golden Deer? It's like what, their third to last level where they're storming the castle.
It's a 2-stage level. Where what I mean to say is where if you don't do the initial objective within 2 turns, I think, then the objective changes something different. So basically, the Death Knight is sitting there.
Oh, you're talking about that one. I was talking about a different one.
And the objective is kill the Death Knight and you win. But if you just walk there normally, you can't reach him before he gets away. He'll just leave after like the second turn, and then the mission changes to kill everybody, which is fine. You get more experience that way. But like if you warp or you abuse some other method, there's probably a bunch.
You can do it in like a turn and a half.
Yeah, you can literally just warp Byleth over or anyone who can kill the Death Knight. Some with dark spikes maybe. Dark spikes maybe. You can just teleport them over and then kill them, and you win in like 2 turns. It's a lot of fun to kind of cheese level like that.
Yeah, it's really easy too with a flying unit. You ready for some edge? Let's get some edge. Yes.
Always.
I want to stab somebody with it.
Yep. Calling him worthless. There you go.
Well, no, we're a worthy adversary.
No. He wasn't talking that. I'm just in general when you call people worthless, like.
Sure, why not? Or you think I'm a worthy adversary?
Sure, why not? Because you think I'm worthy adversary is like you're a chump. You wouldn't do that. We don't care that he thinks we're talented.
See, this is weird. This is something I don't like about this, right? So Felix is like, hey, you learn from Captain Gerald. But then Captain Gerald styles to fight with a lance on horseback. Like,
Yeah,
what?
but he's not. He doesn't say sword fight me,
Yeah,
right?
okay. I mean, if you're trying to get body, Felix, come get this work.
I mean, in general, anyway. Yeah.
Right, I'm about to say, let Byleth show up and force palm him in the chest.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, some of Byleth's critical hits are funny.
Yeah. I don't really like the Enlightened One class as a whole. But it's got good animations.
All I heard him say is that his brother was weak.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Because his brother's dead.
Yeah. And therefore he was weak. Or he didn't live enough.
Not gonna lie, him saying take out your sword felt a little gay.
I mean, someone probably drew it. It's fine. It's an anime game. Like, you definitely. Right. Ship everybody with everybody. I've been around. I've seen some things, man.
You know how the fandom does.
Everybody's gay and nobody's gay at the same time. I know how it works.
Did you enjoy that quantified learning just now?
It's wonderful. Super exciting.
All right. Well, I was going to do a seminar this week, but we got Petra, so now I have to teach her stuff. So I guess we're going to explore. Mm-hmm. And go buy new weapons. So that should take not that long.
True.
Your sword can stay where it is. I'd rather you not get hit.
Is Wu Dao a rank?
Sword or I think it's B.
Okay.
Plus,
I knew it wasn't.
Plus, we're not. Edge, so. Oh, I still have more points. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, might as well. Like, who cares?
That's what I saved them for.
You literally have one more unit to grab, and it's Leonie. So, like, who cares?
We'll get her points later. She's got time.
That's what I mean. Like, who cares?
Oh, I forgot to teach Hilda stuff. Oops.
Oh, did you?
Dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, well, yeah, you didn't save.
Nope, I'm not going back. I don't feel like teaching that class over. It's too late.
I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about it anyway.
Yeah, it's not. She'll be all right.
Like
yeah. I don't even need to give her anything just yet. Does she have a class ability though?
Oh, while we're here, check their to see who has noble and commoner.
Oh, so she's noble. Commoner. Okay. Yeah, I think it's no crest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Except for Mercedes. Oh, because she's adopted, though.
Yeah.
So maybe they actually did base it off of history. Good for them. That was smart.
Check. No, Bernadette has one.
Yeah, but she's a noble because she came from her actual house.
That's what I'm saying. The circumstances are a little different, but yeah.
You probably need this.
Yeah, I was going to say. I still think Deathblow is one of the best abilities in the game.
I mean, it is until it's not.
I usually give it to any unit that has one. So.
Well,
or has attacks physically, I should say. So, I think when I was doing Blue Lions, I made sure every unit I got that was physically speaking just had Deathblow.
So all of them?
I mean, most of them. Like, Lucidia doesn't have Deathblow, dude. Like, I guess I could no, because Annette uses a magic hammer, so I didn't even do that.
I cannot believe that I forgot to get this all the way leveled up. That was dumb. Yeah. All right, who's ready for some menuing?
Hooray! While you're menuing, I have a question.
Go for it.
Is there a magic hammer that's not Crusher?
Boltax, yeah.
Right. Okay. And is it the Flame Spear in this game?
Nope.
What is the magic
Spears just get shafted. Sorry.
There's no magic spear?
Nope. Only a magic sword or a magic hammer.
And the gauntlets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're...
Arcane knuckle, dude. It's awesome.
I mean, they're pretty good. They're not bad.
That's weird, yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Wow, we are fucking rich.
Yeah, I did
not realize how much money we had.
Well, as soon as you should buy some... Oh, can you buy the smithing stones yet?
Nah, not yet. I gotta unlock that. But that's why I figured I'd go through and do all this now.
Right. So if you're still watching, right here, when the blacksmith opens up, the game just...
It's better instantly.
Yeah, it does. And
actually,
since he's so rich,
we're getting silver swords.
Yeah, I was going to say, and since he's so rich, buy the Brave Sword, bro.
Nah, I never use it.
You never... Okay, buy the Brave Axe at least.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. No, I'm going to do that for Dedu. I'm going to get there.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Here, take a short spear like a cool kid. And a killer lance.
So the thing you'll notice, in general... No, all of them. The Brave weapons are really heavy. And pretty inaccurate, too.
Oh, horrifically inaccurate.
So that's their balancing on those. So it's really hard to get the mythical 4 attacks with a Brave weapon in this game.
Yeah, you got to have a lot of bonuses and be really fast.
Yeah.
Or be fighting something that's impossibly slow.
True. Another thing that's cool that's going to open up after... I want to say it's after the next chapter, when we have to deal with Sylvain stuff. That is next chapter, right?
Yeah. Well, you're right, because we're about to get our signature weapon now.
Yeah, we get to fight monsters, and those are a lot of fun, and they give you a lot of materials.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go over that more because those are actually really important to do. So I'm going to repeat myself because I guarantee not a lot of people got this far. So.
I mean, you're probably right.
The mace is a stronger hammer, right?
No. The mace is a weaker hammer, but it's lighter.
Said it backwards, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't the lens, did they?
Oh wait, no, you need fists. I have some iron gauntlets, and that's all you can carry. So we're done. All right. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. Let's wrap this up real quick. Oh, Leonie's right up here. I could see if she wants to join.
Oh, that would save some trouble later, yeah.
Yeah, it would. Oh,
so that way she can't teach you sword. I forgot because you're better than her.
Yeah, I'm better than her. But hey, we can recruit her later, I guess.
True. Oh yeah, you can actually. Yeah.
All right, thanks. Now I have Faith Avoid plus 20, a very valuable skill for later in the game.
True. I don't personally like Violet's white magic choices, but still.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I only use it so that I can stand in some trees and avoid stuff.
That's fair.
That's it.
So I'm pretty what you get. What is it? It's Nosferatu
and Aura, and that's it.
Yeah, which is super frustrating because I'm like, I don't know why they gave the Enlightened one like that as a level up thing to use if your magic sucks.
Probably for the magic.
Yeah, but like those skills are whack, bro. Or those spells, excuse me, are whack.
They're not that bad.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, all right, that's fair. By themselves, they're bad, but White Magic Void makes Nosferatu not trash.
Well, yeah, because if you have Faith 5 and that White Magic Avoid, your avoid gets really high. It's nice.
Well, just because I know the avoid on Nosferatu is terrible. And
by the way, while we continue talking, I'm going to skip through all this lunch dialogue. You've probably seen it before. Continue.
Yeah. No, just like the stronger the magic gets, the harder it is to not get bopped.
True.
Because I know the avoid on Nosferatu and Aura is both really low.
No, it's pretty good on Nosferatu, and Aura is actually not bad.
Are you sure? Look, I don't feel like checking. Ironically, since we've been checking everything this episode.
Right.
But, it's whatever. So.
Yeah, I think I'll title this episode Checking Ourselves Before We Wreck Ourselves.
That's fair.
Something
to check. I'm going to check somebody else's stack rolls.
Right. Actually, I am curious.
Check Hilda's real quick because I'm curious now.
I was about to say, check Constance's magic growth too, because I think it's really high.
Okay, I'll do Constance first.
Actually, you can check Happy and Constance so that we know which one to actually fight with. Because, like I said, I like to just pick my 10 and like focus on them.
Let's see.
Am I done yet?
I think it's got to be pretty high. It's about 60, I think. That's before I found it. I don't know if that's true or not.
It's pretty high.
Yeah, magic is 60. Everything else is... Her next highest one is speed, which is 35.
Wow, really? So she's only good at magic.
Yeah, that's crazy. Her resistance is 30. But yeah, dex is 30 as well. Okay, so Happy's is probably close to the same, I'd imagine.
Hers is probably like 55 or something.
Let's see. All right, Happy's. As soon as I scroll up to find it.
Eventually, one day.
It's going to be... Oh, wow, it's actually much different. She's a way more well-rounded unit. Yeah, magic is 45. Dex is 45. Speed is 40, and resistance is 45.
Oh, interesting. I wonder what they intended. Like, I wonder if when they pick what everybody's growth percentages are, if they have an idea of like what that unit should be by endgame. Or if they're just like, here's some numbers, it makes sense, go with it.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess because Happy's thing is just makes her really good at killing monsters anyway. So, you know, that might just be what they wanted to balance that. So instead of making her like blow up everything, they were just like, blow up some stuff.
That's fair.
Okay, so I'm gonna check Hilda as the last one. I don't remember how strong she is.
Actually, I'm rich. I'm gonna buy to do a fancy shield. And then give him some more power. Because why not? You have an energy drop. Yeah, that's fine. All right.
Okay, I think it's just her speed, right?
For who?
For Hilda. Because I'm still scrolling up.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's slow. Like
no.
Like faster than a normal axe person, but still not that fast.
She's faster than most people in the game.
Really?
Her speed is 50% on speed and charm.
Her speed is what?
50% on speed and charm.
Really?
And speed as well. And then 45 on strength. So I think she's the weakest axe person in the game.
Well, I mean, there aren't that many axe people to compare her to.
There's 4 total, I think.
I mean, Edelgard, I think, is the best one.
Oh, I forgot Edelgard. So, like, other than the lords, right? It would be Caspar, Dedu, and Raphael.
Oh, dude, fucking... Caspar does get really high critical hit rates later. That's nice.
I'm just in it now. I'm just in it, bro.
You might as well be.
I'm just checking everybody, Doug.
All right, let's get to do a silver shield. Even though the steel shield looks better.
I've never actually bothered checking everyone's like stats like this. It's literally only some people. It's just I hate scrolling up through all this crap.
Being rich is great, by the way.
You spent $10K while I wasn't looking, dude.
Yeah, because I mean, why not? I got it. I'm good for it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so Caspar he's just as strong as Hilda, and his speed is only 45%. His HP is higher though, 55%. So that's really all he can do. He's healthier. Okay, so then let me check Dedu then. And then I'll check Raphael last because I don't like him.
That's funny.
I guess Balthus is in there now too.
Did you want somebody who's strong with no dexterity? Because I feel like that's Balthus.
I mean, probably. We'll find out in a sec.
Oh, wait, look. Story time. We're making game progress.
Good lord. Good lord. Raphael's speed growth is 15.
That's it?
Yeah,
oh, my
his
God.
Strength is 50. His HP is 65, though.
Jeez.
All right, so who is the last? It's Dedu and Balthus. I have to check now. So, yeah.
That explains why Bernie couldn't kill anybody. She hadn't been evolved yet.
Yeah, did you not notice?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I think she just mastered Noble like last round. I want to say it's whatever.
Don't you hate when you go to evolve people and you don't have anything to use to do that?
Yeah, it's the worst.
Good thing I'm rich and it doesn't matter.
All right, guess I'm checking Balthus next instead of Dedu, so it's fine. Oh, he's about the same. He's just slower. Yeah. You're right about the dex, though. 25% stat growth on that one.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't that much.
Yeah, 50% strength, 50% HP, and 30% speed. I think his defense is higher than Caspar's, though. His is 45%.
Yeah,
Plus,
Caspar, I think he just gets higher skill than a lot of the other ones, I want to say.
Plus his magic is 30%. Isn't that
Which
impressive?
is really funny.
He gets Ragnarok, though, dude. Isn't that cool?
I mean, hey, Edelgard gets Aura. Or not Aura, she gets Luna.
Yeah. That's cool.
She has a weird set of magic spells. Like, it's just...
I actually don't know what it is. I've never upgraded her.
I did in this last playthrough because I made her a Mortal Savant so that she could dodge things.
That's
but, like,
good idea.
She gets, like, Fire, Bolganon. Like, okay, those make sense. And then she gets Luna. What?
Oh, there's story happening. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm in charge of y'all. What the fuck?
All right, the last thing I'm going to check, because it's so relevant, let me check the dude's gross. And then that'll be that. Yeah, his defense is 50%, strength is 50%, HP 60%.
Hey, you want to hear something more random than what I said before?
It was 20%. Yeah, go ahead.
You remember when people said Aunt Jemima was racist?
Oh, are they replacing her?
They already did. It's the Pearl Milling Company now, and it's just syrup. No more black lady on it.
Wow. Well, you know, let's erase black people from public life because it might be insulting.
Yeah.
That's an exaggeration, but still, they didn't need to do that.
I do appreciate how innocent Flame is in this scene. How she's just like, my brother actually said that he wishes that you only had to guard an empty coffin. And he's just like,
Yeah,
but no, it's fine.
In case you didn't know, Seth knows what's going on. He just can't say anything because he's that dude right now. Honestly,
any excuse to kill people.
Yeah, they should have found this more suspicious.
Yeah.
But they didn't, so it's fine. Hey, I was looking up people's stat growths. Did you change everyone's uniform?
I did.
Okay.
I was being lazy. And so instead of changing people's specific thing, I just, did everybody.
In case I didn't say before, I hate these uniforms, so everyone in the audience knows.
Well, these are actually my favorite uniforms. And as you said earlier, I'm playing. So, here we are.
Garbage. Garbage.
Gotta love it.
Welcome to the vault.
I thought you were going to say Technodrome.
No. Nah.
I mean, you could have said Technodrome. It would have been fine.
I could. I just didn't, though. I could have you right. We get to kill some rebels. But don't tell Ash that. He'll feel bad. Cry.
All right. How we going to line this up?
Yo, you got to preview the map real quick. Take a look around. We got to describe it. All right. There's a couple gimmicks here.
I mean, they're going to describe it during the map.
Oh, you're right. They do.
But hey, guy.
Mark that. Mark that right now.
Yeah, I can't. But we got to find a fun way to kill him.
You have dark spikes. If you get two people to do it, you can probably kill him.
I think it's funny, by the way, that in maddening mode, he's on level 16 already.
He's hard enough to kill anyway. Like, it's brutal, dude.
And actually, no, I don't think anybody has dark spikes on this squad.
Net should have dark spikes.
No, she doesn't learn it.
I said Annette. I was definitely about to say Constance, but I don't think she does
She
either.
don't learn it either. Yeah, actually, only Hubert and Lysithea learn it.
Uh, you can't buy Horse Slayer right now either. Yeah, you can. You can go to
I'll
Marketplace.
be alright. I'll just use
But
Windsweep with Dimitri and Byleth.
yeah, but if you win sweep with a Horse Slayer, it does more damage. You
Horseslayer is a spear in this game, though.
yeah.
Yeah, but you can't
Oh,
win
I
sweep with a
the sword.
spear, bro.
Sword.
What are
Sorry.
you talking? What are you
Mistake. I
talking?
forgot. I forgot. Yo, you should have bought one. You should have
Yeah,
just bought one anyway.
yeah, maybe.
Whatever. You
Also,
can't really use the anyway. It doesn't
I
matter.
like how that guy says they've spotted us like we're not in a tomb underground in a room. Yes, Dimitri. Also, I appreciate how it's going to take them 25 turns to open the casket. So, how long is that in D&D minutes?
Oh,
How,
actually, it's not that long in D&D minutes.
nah, one
In
turn is 6 seconds, right?
yeah. So like, that's only like a little over two. That's 2.5 minutes.
That's still a long time to open a coffin, I feel like.
Well, I think he's doing magic though.
An already exposed coffin?
Yeah, but it's like magically sealed, right?
I
He's
guess.
he's got to cast some spell or something.
I guess. So, hey, let's mark this guy because we're going to plan how to kill him in a second.
Yeah. So if I recall correctly, he doesn't move until the end.
No, he'll move
I
if you go
think.
into his range.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
I'm like 100% sure.
Maybe he does on maddening and not on hard. Because I remember being able to walk up near him without having any.
Oh,
Trouble.
yeah, on hard, he just stands there.
Okay, so it must be a maddening thing. So on hard, you guys, you can do whatever you want, and he won't move until I think the last 5 turns. He'll just sit there. But apparently, on maddening, he doesn't care.
Yeah,
That's
on
hardcore.
Maddening, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So the gimmick with this stage, other than the time limit and the fact that Death Knight's sitting there ready to kill you, this is the first instance of squares that don't of unique squares to this game. I think the Death Knight is sitting on a avoidance square, I think,
Yeah.
and then to the right are like resistance squares, I believe. The ones that look like squares, those on the right there. Pretty sure they're resistance squares.
These raise a void.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm just checking. These raise resistance,
Oh, I did get them wrong.
and these raise defense.
Okay. I did get them switched.
Yeah,
So
I think
so
the defense and resistance it just raises it by a number, but these raise your avoid by a percentage.
okay. So the ones to your right are defense squares. The ones to your left are resistance squares. I had them flipped. That's fine. Because the way the map kind of shakes out, a lot of times you won't be able to use them effectively. Because like right there, that's the furthest he could get. And now if an unit wants to attack him, he's going to be on it. Like that sword guy goes to attack Ingrid, he's going to be on the square.
Pretty
Right?
much.
So not much you can do about that. Well, there is theoretically you could just not be there, but I think you could.
That's boring.
I love how the Death Knight's like, shut up.
I like how the Death Knight is literally just like, bitch, what the fuck? I don't think you ain't my commander. Really, Dimitri? Does the
Well, I gave
Death
it away.
Knight look experienced?
Was it the skull?
I had no idea. Oh, bro, you got to come better than that.
You said 75%. I got this.
Please.
Look at him.
We don't accept mediocre C's in this house. I mean, we do accept not being able to kill stuff, though.
Yeah, even with the... Maybe he'll miss it. Oh, never mind.
He better not miss from that far away.
Well, it's because I was expecting him to have another 75, but he didn't.
Okay, how to do this?
You know, I would say bait the Dark Knight, but...
That's what I'm going to try to do. We'll see
gonna
what happens.
Because his spear isn't... I'm sorry, his sickle. It's not magic, right?
No, it's not. It's not mad. It's just a sickle, but it does have the highest critical hit ratio you've seen up until now in the game. I think it is like 15 or 20%.
Yeah.
And the game just loves to let you get some of
So
that.
wait, scroll up to the Dark Knight right now, because you gotta check his stats. They're a little too good. So first thing you want to check his skills right down there. He has the one skill that almost every boss character has.
Oh no, it's maddening mode. Every boss has it.
The next one. That one. So you can't slow him down at all. That's the one.
Like every major named boss character like this has commander, where basically gambits will lower their stats, but they still can move and all that stuff like normal.
Yeah, it can get pretty rough if you're trying to run away from them, like you would be in this, like I was in this case. So there's a certain amount of luck that's going to be involved with this.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty good. They're going close.
Okay, so everybody else, you can go there.
Oh, actually, does he have the ability that nullifies effective attacks against people on horseback? I don't think so, right?
No, not right now. He'll have it later, I think.
Okay, yeah. It's maddening mode. Things are different, bro. Had to check.
Nah, I get you. So come on. Try to hit me. Hopefully miss.
Yo, he was right though. Like moth to a flame. Well, you're not dead.
Oh, he's dead. That worked. That works.
We can work with that. Definitely did the math wrong. You were dead.
No, I was. I'm really glad he did that. I didn't realize he'd hit me twice.
Yo, save the game. Save the game. Save the game. Save this date.
Save that state. Fun fact: every time you kill the Death Knight, you get a Dark Seal. They are of middling importance, depending on what you want to do. They can only be used on males, and they turn them into dark mages or dark bishops.
Yep. I don't remember what their skills are.
Oh no, they get good skills. They get a poison touch, which does up to 20% extra damage after you hit somebody, and then Dark Bishop gets Life Taker.
That Dark Bishop does?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, because
Dark Knight doesn't get that anymore.
Yeah, thank you. They took it away.
I don't know why, but okay. Probably to make it more rare.
What does the Dark Knight get instead now?
Dark Knight gets some like seal magic or something.
Like I know it's something not good because I was really disappointed when I actually got the class.
Yeah, it's not that great. I don't know.
Because the only reason I did it was oh, Dark Knight, cool. Let me grab Soul Taker real quick. Well, I guess it was Life Taker back then, but no, it was Soul Taker, then Life Taker, then Life Taker. Anyway, I was really disappointed when it wasn't good. Oh well.
I mean, it is what it is. It's fine.
Yeah, you killed the Death Knight in one turn.
Yeah, that worked out great, didn't it?
Oh man, that's the luckiest thing I've ever seen. Well, it's not, but
I mean,
pretty dang lucky.
It helped a lot. I'm glad we didn't die.
And you caught it on camera.
Dimitri, stop Annette from dying.
No, I've said that a bunch. Yeah. Yep.
See, mages are just so helpful. Look at all this range.
There are a couple ways, strategy you can use for this stage, where you can split people up and just go left and right and work up that way, or you can just walk up the middle and they will never catch you.
True.
So since the Death Knight's now dead, there's nothing stopping him from just going straight up the middle.
Oh my god! Except Ingrid not getting critical hits.
Well, look, come on, bro. God. You're on a defense square anyway. You're probably fine.
I'm just gonna. I don't want Homegirl to die.
Do you have healing focus
on Byleth? On Byleth, yeah.
Okay. It's I'm having trouble remembering your skills.
Yeah, I have it. It's right here.
Don't waste a gambit on these guys.
I wasn't. That was an accident. I'm debating if I actually want to attack. Oh yeah, no, they do 0 damage. Get wrecked, guy. Oh, come on. Come on, man.
Wait,
that was unnecessary.
Is Brawl Proficiency one of your skills?
No, it's not.
Oh, you're just that good. All right, never mind.
Actually, is it? I don't remember now that you mention it. Also,
I feel like it is. Because your crit with these iron weapons is 20. I wasn't looking and I looked back.
Hey, yo, catch this fist pump of death. Yo, Byleth is kind of strong already.
Kinda.
Ingrid is really weak, actually.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That
should I her stat gross as well? You know what?
you might as
Since,
well.
since we're here.
Oh my God, Byleth, calm down. It's not that serious.
I'll compare her to Petra too.
Oh, I know she's worse than Petra. You don't even have to go.
Well,
there.
obviously, I just want to see what Petra's speed growth
I'm
is.
pretty sure Petra's speed growth is 60.
I mean, probably, but I still want to see what it is.
Because I think it's her and somebody else are tied for the most.
Ingrid's speed growth is also 60, so get out of here.
But what their strength growth is
35.
for both of them?
No, I haven't checked Petra's yet. Ingrid's is 35 just now. So.
Oh yeah, Ingrid's yeah. You know what? Just like in Pokemon, I hate when the bad guys heal themselves.
I mean, they're allowed to. It makes things pretty interesting. Oh, okay. Here's the difference. So, yeah. Petra is just as fast, so 60%, but her strength is 40 and her dex is 50. So,
well, there you go. Yeah, because Ingrid has surprisingly low dex.
Yeah, it's just that, I think Ingrid's magic is 35 instead of 25, but who cares? Oh, Petra's luck is pretty good, too. 45. I didn't know that. But her resistance is booty butt cheeks. 15% on that one.
Oh yeah, well Petra and Bernie just what resistance?
Yeah. Same thing with Constance too. Apparently, her resistance is really low.
Well, who needs resistance when you can just lightning bolt from half the stage away?
Vaulting from the doorway.
Right. Who even needs it? Okay, so they're just gonna go up this way, and they're gonna go up this way.
He just has a horse in here, dude.
I mean, why not?
It's funny because he just has a horse in here, dude. It's just ridiculous.
It does look kind of silly.
Yeah, like I think I didn't remember what wow, that was. Anyway, I don't remember what Ingrid's stats are right now. But she's much weaker. I remember that. Didn't get it.
I really hate when they don't get it too.
It's fine. Annette will pick up the slide.
Oh yeah, no, Annette's really good. She's got it. They fall so dramatically.
Yeah. Oh, she mastered a class when I wasn't looking? It's probably been mastered and just wasn't paying attention.
Probably. Oh, hey, look, the game telling you that reinforcements are coming. Don't get used to that.
True. In other games, it's worse because they mess the timing when they show up is super weird. So in some games, reinforcement can show up and then they can do stuff before you get a turn to react to them.
Oh no, that happens in this game too. There's one level in the second half in particular that story-wise is great, but people hate it because it just is like, hey, catch these reinforcements, bye.
It can get pretty rough. There was a level in Awakening where you're on a cliffside. That's just left to right.
Oh, I know.
You just want to make your way. It's one of the earlier stages too.
Yeah, it's where you get Cordelia for the first time.
Yeah. So you're just making your way to the left. If you take too long, reinforcements will just show up, but they're flying units, so
they get there mad fast.
So you're just wasting time doing whatever you're doing. They just show up and kill whoever's in the back.
Which is usually somebody weak because, you leave weak people in the back.
For me, it was Vake.
Oh, well, he sucks.
I didn't like Vake, so I didn't use him. So him and Muriel were in the back, but he was closer than Muriel was, and they killed him.
Oh, so Muriel survived?
Yeah, and Vake died, but, nothing of importance was lost that day.
Why is that mage back there in the corner running away like that? Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was kind of weird.
It's funny. I didn't know if he was still moving, though. Like, if he could have been, like, against that pillar and just running in place before he disappeared, but that's whatever.
Ah, man, you hit Petra. No. Get wrecked, son.
Yo, do you see the stance they take when they're about to get hit? That defensive stance is pretty funny, though.
Oh man, we are trying to roll through this map because
Is there a treasure chest on the stage?
there's two, one on each
To
side.
the left, right? Okay. Fun fact: you can buy keys, you guys. So,
or you'll just find them lying around. They're everywhere.
But it can just save you trouble to buy them before, so that way you can just get to the chest without having to kill an enemy to get the key.
Yeah, I just forgot, to be honest.
Oh, I forgot too. Don't worry about it. One. Oh wow, magic battles in Fire Emblem.
I know, right?
I should say magic battles with enemies that have resistance.
Oh, you tried to gambit me? Oh, you fool!
Yo, if you get hit by it, okay.
You tried to gambit me and my legion of dragons? Get out of here!
That's a shame. I almost feel bad, but I don't.
I feel. Oh my god! Just can y'all? Oh my god!
Go ahead. Nope.
What are we doing, y'all? You almost died, Felix. Thank you. Dude, the random karate is so weird.
Yeah, I know, right? Just imagine doing that. It's whatever.
Strike hard, strike first.
like a Power Ranger.
So here's the question, right? Now we can go do this for real, right? We can go do this map and kill all these enemies on the side and do all that. Or I can just have Byleth walk up on the boss and win.
I don't remember what's in the chest, so I don't remember if it's worth it or not.
I remember one chest is magic dust and the other is stupid.
Well, you're gonna guess right.
Yeah, I remember which one's the magic dust. It's on the left.
Don't miss.
Oh no. You know what? Kind of looked a little weird for the dude to slay that woman right there like that.
True. Oh, fun fact about certain. I'll say it this way: I don't like the way most of the shields look. That's what I'll say.
I only like the way the steel shield looks. The rest of them can go.
Because, like, you see how the silver shield. In case you guys didn't know, there are shields in this game. The silver shield is what the dude has. The way it is on his arm should be flipped. It should be vertical instead of horizontal like that. Like, it's so frustrating to look at. Well, okay, you got it, Byleth.
I mean, Byleth didn't like it either, apparently. She fucking whiz.
Oh, while you're here, can you check real quick?
What?
Byleth has brawl proficiency. 20%. Go for it, bro.
How do you miss a horse?
It just kind of hops to the side. How else would you miss it?
Oh, look, reinforcements. I like how the mages wear like graduation caps.
And all the dark mages are plague doctors.
Yeah. I really wanted you to get a crit there, Petra. But you know, it's fine. Gonna poke him with a stick.
It's funny because, yeah, a net can pick up the slag.
No, but I want a net to go forward and open that chest.
Oh, I thought Dimitri had the key. Okay, never mind.
She can't even get there, so it's fine.
It's how you balance, man. You give mages no speed. Or no movement, excuse me.
Yeah, that is how they balance, isn't it?
Oh, there's a mage back there, so watch out.
No, I know. But this one is a priest. They can't hurt you. I remember that. Don't ask me why I remember that, but I remember
even on
that.
Maddening?
Yeah.
I just expected otherwise. It's weird.
Nah, they still like to throw those in there every once in a while. You guys just get ready for an attack, because they coming.
Yeah, in like 2 turns.
Yeah, I know.
It might even take 3, to be honest. I forget how far away you are.
Since you had the gall to wander up on me, get wrecked. I forgot to check if he had it. Oh my God, Byleth, chill the fuck out.
There's no way he's critting like this without problems.
No, but his crit's only 23%. It's not even that high.
I mean, relative to everyone else who doesn't have a killing weapon, like, come on.
Yo, don't even got the skill.
Oh, wow.
Don't even got the skill.
Wait, why do you have white magic tome? Wait, what?
Oh, that's because I just forgot to take it off. It's not even on purpose.
That's fine.
It was already there.
Can you imagine if you did have brawl proficiency?
Yeah, I know, right?
The damn
That's a lot of damage. Yeah, it is.
All right, here they go.
I mean,
yeah, it's gonna take 3 turns, dude.
I mean, they might be in range next turn. You never. No, they won't be. Oh, dude, come on.
Set bites.
That's what happens when you wear fucking Gundam claws.
Yeah, you switch, dude. Oh, that sucks.
I mean, it's fine. I don't think anybody else can reach happy.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say because you could just punch him back, but you can't because.
All right, we did it.
It's spirit dust. Jeez, dude, not even magic dust. Get out of here.
Well, I was wrong. Thanks, Petra. Good looking. Got him. I appreciate that Petra's stance on killing other people is basically like, well, I mean, I kill animals, so what's the difference?
That is actually a really cool thing. I don't think there's anyone else. There's a support she has with someone when she talks about hunting, but I don't remember who.
It's with Bernie, because Bernie has to hunt for like her responsibility that day, but she's like scared to do it, and so I can just win.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because like unless you just want more experience.
Oh wait, no. I can win when this guy attacks me.
I was about to say you don't have 11 sword. Never mind. I keep assuming you do, but you're not Robin, so you don't.
I mean, I could have bought it. I just didn't. You know, because I'm rich and all.
Because toward the end of the game, I end up getting most of the magic weapons, and I just give them the Byleth, except the Bolt Axe, because that's dumb.
By the end of the game, everybody who's important has a magic weapon that needs one. Yeah. Like Edelgard's pretty good with a magic weapon. You got to give Annette a Bolt Axe because it's better than her Crusher.
Isn't it just more accurate? Because the combat art you get with Crusher is
pretty good.
Is it just more damage?
No, it's a lot of damage, and I think it's all magic damage too. But you can look it up since you already were looking it up.
It's like you read I'm literally already looking at it. Let's see.
This man tried to gambit me.
Enables the use of. It's called Dust,
which is funny to me.
The first time I ever got it, I didn't even use.
Oh, why would you?
It's not great, actually. It's effective against dragons. That's probably what it is. But also -5 defense when it hits.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
What you got, bro? He hit me.
There's also a magic hammer.
Who's ready for a cutscene that doesn't reflect my clothing at all?
I don't know why you changed, to be honest.
I mean, I just wanted to.
Spoiler alert, that's actually really important, but no one connects the dots.
Get that sword out of my hand. That's my sword.
So they already told you about relics. So you've seen Catherine relic, and you're like, oh, okay, that's like a similar looking sword. So Bala shouldn't be able to use it without killing himself. Spoiler alert.
He can. Use it. But that doesn't even make sense. That sword doesn't even have a crest stone.
That's the other thing.
As we'll find out in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, you can see by looking at it, there should be a crest. Well, I guess it's hard to see from this.
They zoom in on it at the end of this cutscene.
Oh, do they? Yeah, you can see now. There's a big hole.
Also, get wrecked, dude.
There's a big hole in the sword, you guys. Other weapons have like crest stone somewhere on them. I think they all do somewhere.
They literally all do.
But this one doesn't.
Just in case you couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's funny. The first time I saw it, I didn't even realize that was important.
I didn't either. I was just like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't think you can see it from here, but yeah, it's on Catherine's sword too. Same place, actually. I didn't know you could do that during scenes like this.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but it's in the same place in the hilt.
Yeah.
I didn't either. I literally just now tried it.
Yeah, like that's important too. The fact that there isn't a crest there, and if you weren't like, you just don't know it because like it's not a thing that's super important, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, by the way, this is the only special weapon that just regains its durability when you rest. All the other ones don't.
So every other weapon, you need a special material called Agarthium.
Nope. Agarthium is only for Edelgards, which is stupid. What
Oh,
is it? It's not Mithril. It's the other one.
yeah. Okay. Well, it's special material for
Yeah, I gotta
the
remember what
hero
it's
relic.
called.
So yeah.
Are you guys ready to see Rhea being sort of, kind of, possibly evil?
Yeah, and then watch Shamir not care.
I mean, Shamir never cares, though.
True.
She's just a goth sniper chick with a cool little jacket.
That's fair. Decent jacket.
Yo, Sedith has, like, the perfect parent voice.
Spoilers, bro. Chill.
I mean, I'm just saying. Actually, as far as color-coded outfits go, Shamir's outfit's actually pretty good.
Yeah. You know, I thought you were going to say something else about the Enlightened One outfit that Violet gets and how it matches theirs, except it's
Oh,
more
yeah,
white.
I guess it does.
But
And honestly, Rhea just looks great, except for the weird shoulder hair.
yeah, that one always.
I really just don't get that.
Yo, it's so funny. Like, that guy has no idea what he's talking about. That's the worst part.
Yeah,
Like,
he doesn't. He
He's
tried,
right
though.
that this is totally messed up. But they got played, in case you guys weren't sure. They got played super hard. But, like, you know, when he tries to, like, claim the goddess like that, nah, dog. Oh, God.
Yeah, how are you going to tell the goddess that the goddess is going to be upset?
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying. Nobody knows that. So, can you imagine? I invoke the name of the goddess to like the goddess. You're like, oops.
Do you invoke my name? Is that what you do?
It's so funny.
Good
So
luck.
what we just said isn't completely accurate, but
It's like 80% accurate.
yeah, we're like halfway there. Oh man. Yeah.
Yo, this
Now we get to talk
this
about-
man and his spaghetti hair.
That's why Punish Dimitri's the best. He's got an eye patch and a cool haircut.
Yeah.
Drip, as the kids say.
Really? The Western Church is in the West? What? It is kind of wild that Lake Tutates is that far away. And it's like, nah, we go there like every month.
Yeah, dude, just chill.
Just to fight some random bandits.
It's rough out here. Man, body bag on the Western Church, you guys. they messed up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh well. You win some, you lose some, right, Ash?
Or you lose some, you lose some.
And then you lose some more. Because I think if you don't pick up Ash, right, he loses like the whole game. It's like his character. He's just
Oh, yeah, here's more of Ash losing.
Yeah.
And I like
Well, duh.
and I like how Mercedes is like, no fucking shit, man. Duh. Wow, yo, the Blue Lions are cutthroat.
Well, like everyone except
Did Lady Rhea kill the people from the Western Church? Yo, no shit, Ash. Duh. Like, of course she killed them. What else was she gonna do?
I know, right? Well, Ingrid has integrity.
Oh, hey, look, it's two people that you don't know if you've never played the game before.
And then one person you don't know because question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Which, you know what's funny? If you listen to the voice, after you know who it is, you can hear their voice.
Yeah, it's really obvious.
It's kind of funny.
But when you after you know who it is, it's super weird that like I know why they wanted the sword now. It makes way more sense. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Although in game they still can't, so it's weird. Whatever.
I mean, I think that they were just going to use it to blackmail, threaten Rhea. That's
Do they
my
know?
guess.
They do know what the weapons are, right?
Yeah, because they just said it was wielded by the King of Liberation, so they know all about it.
Well, do you know where it came from though? That's what I'm saying.
I think
Like
they do.
the legend is like, yeah, Nemesis is great. It was a gift from the gods.
Oh, you know what they do? Because the person who's the Flame Emperor mentions it in their story. They're like, yeah, the stories of where these came from are just, passed down to us because they have to be.
Oh, you're right. That's true. Yeah. Although I guess the only true part of that story is that he had the sword, and then he went crazy, because that part did happen.
Oh yeah, what gave it away? For those who don't know, the King of Liberation you already saw in this game's opening cutscene.
Yeah, it's weird because Rhea kills him in the opening cutscene, of course, in case you forgot.
Stabs him in the throat.
He is still the final boss of Golden Deer, which is cool, but it's weird.
Oh, nah, not only him as the final boss, he and the 10 elites.
Oh, yeah, that's actually the best part. And they have their weapons, too. Sort of. So. I think they're named that way, right?
Yeah. They have, like, it's like replicas of the weapons.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay,
I forgot how much Seth hates that you get the Sword of the Creator.
Well, he doesn't know. Like, he's super frustrated that Rhea's okay with this. Because they know what these weapons actually are. But...
You know, it's actually really funny because if Rhea listened to Seth, like, half the stuff that happens in this game wouldn't have happened.
This is on Violet. He needs to read a book.
He should. Especially considering, like, 3 people just said it.
Yeah. Like, come on. Context clues.
You had a dream about it, bro. Figure it out.
Like, probably the best library ever. Right here, buddy.
But yeah, Seth does censor the books, though.
I forgot about that as well. This is weird. They have to be, like, super pissed that they have to tell this story every time.
I would be. Like, how do you not know? We have church every Sunday. Where were you?
No. But, like, okay, spoiler alert, you guys in the audience. That's a lie, right? Like, they hate Nemesis, clearly. But to pretend like he's a hero all the time, like, that would suck.
Yeah. As the goddess, I have faith in me that this person will be okay. You know, it's all good.
Yeah, it's probably fine. It's probably okay.
I like how Seth is just like...
Yo, look at that portrait.
Seth is just like, bitch.
Yo, that portrait where he's got his eyes closed and he just looked disappointed. That's his whole character right there.
I will say that Seth, along with Dedu, has some of the best critical hit quotes. Like, I'm pretty sure one of his critical quotes is like... like, he's almost yelling like biblical shit. Just like, judge, let's not you be judged.
I mean, I can imagine.
No, the sword shows me. It's fine.
The sword shows me.
Sothis, you don't even remember. You didn't remember your name when we met. Shut up. What's been plaguing you, Sothis?
Fun fact, you guys. These don't matter unless you want support with Sothis, which doesn't matter. So, you know.
I appreciate that she asked what Catherine's name was, and you can legit just say Cat. I'm gonna say Cat. Ha!
Got him.
Then why didn't you say that the first time? Sure does.
Oh, but speaking of critical hit, I think Hubert's is my favorite, where he just starts laughing.
That one, he has another one where he talks about killing people.
Yeah, I could probably look it up, actually. There's the Watch How Weak You Are.
That's I'll look, I'm not gonna lie. He's a simp for Edelgard. But I do enjoy some of his critical hit quotes about it, like when he says, like, bow to Her Majesty's will. Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, okay. We get it, Hubert. Like,
it's actually really funny because if you do his supports with Dorothea and Edelgard, Dorothea convinces him to just admit that he loves her. And then he eventually tells Edelgard, like, nah, I love you, girl. What? Which is kind of weird because I think he's like 5 or 6 years older than her. And so it's creepy right now, but it won't be in 5 years.
But if you do the Dorothea support, doesn't he just literally change his mind later and be like, "Yeah, I love her, but like,
Nah, I think the conclusion is like, I love her, but I need to do my duty before saying that. And then I think at the end of theirs, Dorothea is like, well, what if Edelgard forces you to marry me? And he's just like, I mean, I guess that'd be okay. Yo, Dorothea be scamming, yo.
That's like most of her character, unless you're talking to Ferdinand.
Oh, that's actually funny. When she talks to Ferdinand, like, no, I don't want to scam with you. No thanks.
Yeah. I think, does she do the same with Sylvain?
No. She doesn't even, she only has B with Sylvain, I think. Doesn't even get that high.
Because they're super similar to each other in terms of how they are cynical for.
Yeah,
well, I guess
they're coming at it from the opposite direction.
Yeah.
All right. A thing is happening. Let's get this last little bit of story out of the way, and then
we got 5,000 money.
A new mission. Hey guys, do you want to go kill Sylvain's brother? Because that's what we're about to do.
He's super salty about it the whole time. Like, when he's like, "Oh, that sucks though. It's okay."
Right. Look, okay.
Oh yeah, so I don't think they explain it explicitly.
They don't.
So here's how it goes. And this is part of the reason why Sylvain is super salty all the time about this particular topic.
And also a big reason why Edelgard is not liking the church. But continue.
Yeah, so Sylvain's brother doesn't have a crest, and because everything in
Sylvain's older brother does not have a crest.
But Sylvain does. All the like house's wealth goes to Sylvain instead because crests are important to secure your family's power and stuff. That comes up in a lot of people's stories, honestly.
Especially for Blue Lions.
Yeah.
Not in Golden Deer because only 2 people got them. Or 3.
Yeah, it comes up with Lysithea and actually not even Claude. Not even Claude.
Yeah, with Claude, everybody's like, who's your actual dad?
And they're like, don't worry about it. It's fine.
None ya who? None your business?
Yeah, so because Sylvain's brother is like next level salty about getting... Actually, I don't even think he gets disowned. He just loses inheritance, and then he gets really salty, and then they disown him, right?
Yeah, he becomes a criminal.
And then they disown him after that. Yeah. So he becomes a bandit. He gets disowned. Yo, it's Rodrigue. What's up, bro?
Look at this man and his terrible mustache goatee thing.
Yeah, this is Felix's dad, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, so then he steals the holy relic of House Goutier, which is a spear, and he's gonna fight us with it.
Ironically enough, called the Lance of Ruin.
Oh yeah, no, isn't it? That's his nickname, but it's called Lewin.
No, Lewin is Ingrid's spear.
I thought that was a translation error. All right, cool. Never mind.
I only know that because of my other playthrough. She just got it.
That's fine.
Also, have you ever noticed that in every Fire Emblem game, thieves just do whatever the fuck they want until a lord just decides to stop it?
Well, as far as like, feudal society would go, yes, that is literally how it works.
I mean, yeah.
Like, it's their responsibility, like, straight up to take care of thieves. Because I guess they wouldn't have just sitting police forces.
So I'm going to be, real quick, I'm going to be honest. Hey, guys. Hanneman figured out that you have the crest of flames.
Oh, didn't we say this already? Yeah, just skip this.
Yeah,
that's the same that Nemesis, aka the King of Liberation, aka the bad guy, aka the bad guy that Rhea kills at the end of the game. They have the same crest.
Also, do we want to have a tea party with Manuela?
Nah. Are you going to recruit her later?
I mean, eventually.
Oh, maybe.
I was just thinking maybe we could show how tea parties work. But honestly, I don't even really like tea parties like that. So
I mean, just show it off this one time and that's it.
Okay, well, let's watch some tits drink. I mean, Manuela drink some tea.
Wow. Then, come on, bro.
Dude,
basically,
for real?
all you're going to do is you pick a tea blend.
They do have favorites.
Yeah, each character has a specific one that they like that is not going to be shown to you based on these stars. I don't believe. But there's like the T's have base effectiveness. Anyway, the way this works is all they're going to do is support goes up, and if you succeed completely, their charm goes up by 1. Yeah, that's basically it.
Which can be very helpful for a variety of things.
Yeah, the minigame here is like you have a conversation thing. You want to pick something that you think they would be interested in, and
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. If you get 3 in a row, that's when you kind of
you get a bonus one. Oh, yeah. Come on.
Yeah, that's easy. If you don't have Thirsty Man.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters where it's really easy.
There are also a lot of characters where it's kind of hard sometimes.
Gee, I wonder which one it is.
I would say okay. She used to be a diva, in case you weren't sure.
I mean, she still acts like it.
Got him. So if you get this question wrong, you don't get the bonus charm. So that's a thing. But her support with you will still go up.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I should blush. I think so too. That was incorrect. So we got great instead of perfect.
Dang. I guess we're supposed to be hard to get. I don't know, dude.
Manuela, did you just solicit me for sex?
You have a report her, right?
I feel like you just solicited me for sex.
I guess you would report her to Seth. I think. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So that was.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Wow, everything just fall into place, dude.
Right.
Great.
Well, hey, girl, how's it going with your bowl cut?
She looks like a Studio Ghibli character.
You know what? She does.
I'd watch that movie starring Leone. Featuring Gerald.
Dude, it'd be so. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know if I could take it.
I mean, I'd watch it.
You don't know. You're not Captain Gerald's best pupil. Yeah, yes.
Which you have to fight a giant turtle at the end?
Yes, dude. I'm his child. Leave me alone. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna end there. That was chapter 4.
I got it right.
Yeah, you're right. So we're gonna come back next time. We're gonna start chapter 5. We'll start training to go. I guess we're stopping some robblers and killing Sylvain's older brother.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die, you guys. Super dead. And if you're cool, you let Sylvain kill him.
I don't know if we're that cool. So I mean, we'll see. Maybe I'll super grind off screen and just be like, oh look, Sylvain's level 12 now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, all right. Just show up level 12.
Probably not. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
One day.
Anyway, till next time, ladies and gents.
All right, later.
Later.